Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? This is your guy, DeMarcus Tunstall with the Beta Project here. And you can always find us on YouTube at Humble and Focus, all one word. And today is November 4th, and today's video title is Mind Power. Mind Power. Dun 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 dun. That was supposed to be some superhero song, but that didn't sound right. So, oh well, we'll move forward. Today's quote is, one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole entire day. Be grateful you're alive. And I just thought that was a good quote to have. Obviously, we're going to be talking about it, but it's Monday, and some of you guys have really bad thoughts about Monday. I'm going to tell you the truth about Monday. Let me bring me on so you can hear this, because this is a great, I read this. It's like they say, it's not Mondays that suck. It's the life that you created that sucks. That's a huge statement. You know, when you start to take responsibility for your actions and the actions that you put forth to create the Mondays you have, you start to realize that Mondays are great. Mondays are an amazing day. Some people are on yachts on Mondays. Some people love their job on Mondays, but you don't. Why? It's because of what you created. Ooh, I got double. Look at that. Boom. I got the Fonzie going on. Anyways, so it's not the Mondays that suck, it's your life that sucks. Believe it or not, if we took the names of the days off, it'd be another day in your life, and then all of a sudden it's okay. But as soon as you get the word Monday on it, because you partied all weekend and Saturday was great and Sunday was great, and you didn't have as many responsibilities, now Monday hits and now you're all of a sudden freaking out because, oh my gosh, it's Monday, I don't want to go. And that's not the case. In all reality, just change your life and your Mondays won't suck anymore. So anyways, mind power. Don't. All right, so I want to read you something pretty cool. You know I'm still in the secret. By the way, what's really cool is I've called into my life 10 free secret books to give away, and I'm really excited because they're going to be on their way. And when I get them, I will be passing them out to my friends and family in the close area. But that's awesome, right? I'm using the law of attraction to attract these books. I'm not worried about how they come. It's not my job to worry about how they come. Like we talked before, it's my job to know what's going to happen, talk about it on the video because it is going to happen. And when it happens, they're already in my possession. I already know where they're going. I've literally created these books. 10 freaking secret books are going to come to me. And somehow, it's not my job to ask questions. Why are you in control? Why must you be in control? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go here, but we're going to go here a little bit. So think about this, ladies and gentlemen. You know what actually creates anxiety? Is the lack of control. When you don't have control of things, you get anxiety about it. When things start moving outside of your realm, you get anxiety about it. But when you learn that the universe is on your side and things are going to happen regardless, then you kind of just like let it go and let the world, let the universe and God and everything else that you believe in do what it's going to do, because it will give you what you ask for if you let it do it, right? Okay, so, sorry, that was off topic, but I'm really excited about my 10 secret books. Some of you guys who are watching these videos, and I know you watch these videos, some of these books are coming to you, so be very careful. You may want to ask for it. Maybe I haven't even thought of you in my mind, and when you start thinking about it, then I'm like, I need to get them a book out of nowhere. Haven't talked to you in 16 years, and all of a sudden I want to hand, I want to give, I just thought of somebody else. That's so cool. I got to put that on my board. So that's how it works. Anyways, let me get started, man. I'm having a great day. It's a great Monday. Why? Because I thought positive thoughts this morning. I got up, I read, thought about positive people, got rid of all that other stuff, and now my mind's in the right frame and I'm good, right? So I want you to read something to you here. This is about the law of attraction. We're still in the law of attraction. We're still on using it. This one is how to use the secret. And it talks about the secret in your body right here. And this is what I'm going to go into right here. Boom. It says this. Let's look at the creative process for those who feel like they're overweight and want to lose weight. Makes sense, right? Getting into that mind power. First thing you need to know is that if you focus on losing weight, that's good, right? If you focus on losing weight, you will attract back having to lose more weight. So get having to lose weight out of your mind, because you are focused on losing weight. You must attract back continuously having to lose weight. Wait a second. But I thought whenever I focus on losing weight, then I just lose weight. How could that be? That doesn't make any sense. Well, let me keep reading. It says the second thing you need to know is that the condition of being overweight was created through thought to it. Wait a second. So you're telling me that I'm using my mind power. You got it? There it is. You're telling me, wait a second, I'm using my mind power to create my reality? So you're saying me being overweight is because I thought I was overweight and became acceptable for being overweight? Because there are people out there, and they talk about this in the book, people who say I can eat anything and I don't ever gain weight. And guess what happens? It's true. But if you're like saying things like food is responsible for putting on weight, if that is your thought that food is responsible for putting weight on you, then actually the food has to put on weight. You can't take it in without it because you said it. So, wait a second. So I'm gonna take you to another level. Let's go to a different place, right? So for some of you guys have ever been on dating sites, I've been on dating sites. You know, I'm searching for the love of my life. I'm really excited to find her. She's out there. It's great. Hooray, right? So I've made a conscious decision to do things a little differently now that I've gone through what I've gone through in the past and also books I'm reading, right? So on these dating sites, which you'll notice, and I can only go from the girl side because that's all I can, that's all you see whenever I was on those, because I'm not on them anymore. But that's all you see is, the ladies who write their messages and they say this, that, and the other. So there's two types of messages you get in there. You get one that says, hey, I'm this. Okay, great. But the one I want to focus on is these ladies who get on there and say, I don't want no liars. I don't want no cheaters. I want a man with a good job. I want a man with a car. I want a man who's not a dog. I mean, they start listing stuff. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, just listing all these things. Oh, me be like, oh, cool, I'm not that. Oh, click, and type in there, right? But now I realize, new me realizes what they're actually creating is their reality. So you can't think about losing weight and say, I'm going to lose weight, and then realize that by doing that, you're actually allowing yourself to gain fat so you can continuously lose weight instead of thinking about the body you want and just getting there. There's a difference between that. You think about the body you want, then your body will go there. You compliment your body right now, your body was allowed to let things go. Oh, wait, great, that's what he wants. But if you say, I want to lose weight, then, okay, body has to say, okay, to lose weight, he's going to get down to this plate. Okay, we got to put it back on so he can lose more weight. So if you're talking about, if you're looking for your significant other and you're like, man, I want this. I don't want no chair. I don't want no promiscuous girls. I don't want no cheaters. I don't want no girl who's a bad mom. I don't want no girl who's just out there doing stuff. I want a girl who's got a job. All you're doing is telling the universe what more you want. So you're going to find a girl who's a cheater, who's got a bad job, who's bad mom. All those things you listed, the universe says, okay, that's what he wants. Okay, that's what she wants. She wants a man who won't hit her, but then you just found a man who hits you. Like, you don't understand how that works. So it's the mind power, and that's what you keep attracting in. And people don't want to take responsibility for the fact that you are attracting exactly what you want because you're saying it out loud. Don't tell your friends about, oh, my next guy, he's going to not do this. The universe doesn't hear that. All they hear is the part of, oh, okay, we got to get her this. This is what she's thinking about. This is what comes. So that's why I'm talking about mind power, because the mind is so freaking powerful that in all reality, anything that you think can be yours. And I want to talk about this because it got really specific in this one part here, right? And it kind of blew my mind. And I want to read this to you. It says, size is nothing to the universe. It is no more difficult to attract on a scientific level something that is huge to something that we consider infinitely small. It is easy to manifest. It is as easy to manifest $1. Now, follow me here. It is as easy to manifest $1 as it is to manifest $1 million. Thought process. Okay, here we go. It is the same process, and the only reason why one may come faster than the other and the other one might take longer is because you thought that $1 million was a lot of money and that $1 is not very much. So you put the stigma on this being too much, this not being enough. The universe they don't care. The universe said, okay, he wants $1 million, we get him $1 million. But you have to be patient and be willing to wait there. But if you're thinking about $1 million the way you think about $1, like I'm pretty sure if I say, hey, get $1, you could find a way to get it, right? Or you would think about getting $1 and it wouldn't be a big deal. But if I say get $1 million, like, oh, that's too much money. I can't get that. Now, once you say that, because I believe I can, because I got to correct this. By doing this video, I'm saying a lot of things that I don't believe. And by doing that, I don't want the universe to block my blessing. Because I believe that $1 million is very easy to get. It's something that's very obtainable. There's no reason why I can't get $1 million. I can get $1. That's the choices that I make and the thoughts that I think. So if you're not thinking the right thoughts, then it doesn't matter how you're acting out there, ladies and gentlemen, because the universe is going to attract what you want. Remember what I said at the beginning of this whole thing? Let me go to it real quick. Like Aladdin's genie, the law of attraction grants your every command. So if you don't think that $1 million is a big deal, then why would the universe not give you $1 million? But you're quick to say, oh, I'm broke, or oh, I don't have no time, or I don't have enough time. And guess what happens when you say these things? What happens when you say these things, ladies and gentlemen, the universe says, oh, he ain't got no time, and you're consistently busy. Oh, I don't have enough time to do that. Oh, I can't. No. So the universe, okay, He is busy. Even when he has free time, we have to give him something or give her something to fill that time because they want to be busy. That's what they've said out loud. Or, oh, I can't afford that. Oh, that's the one thing I don't say anymore. I don't say that anymore. Because as you say I can't afford that, what you're actually telling the universe is continuously give me enough money to make sure that I don't have the buying power to get what I want. Anybody who says I can't afford it, ladies and gentlemen, stop them in their tracks and say, hey, don't ever say that again. Because what you've done is you brought to yourself turmoil. So if you want more love, you want better love, I want better love, or I don't want that. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you're thinking, remember, the mind is a fertile ground. It's a fertile planting ground. All you're going to do is put seeds in there and it's going to grow. The universe is going to give you whatever you ask for. You plant a rosebud, you get a rosebud. You plant a rosebud, you don't get a watermelon. But everybody thinks it's not like they have to, they just don't think of themselves as being powerful. Now, we are creators. We are, for those of you who are religious, we are made in the image of God, and God is a creator. Therefore, it makes us a creator. But we have not yet tapped into the essence that allows for us to start creating our universes. But we think that the universe itself has no, that we are helpless. But it is in the essence of thinking of ourselves as creators that we're actually able to create what we want. It's so big, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just think about that. The size is nothing to the universe. $1 million and $1 are the same. It comes to you the exact same way through the universe. It does not care. All that it cares is that you're thinking these thoughts, and whatever you think, it will give to you. So I want to ask you today, I want you to stop and think about this, because it's putting some people off right now. Because what I'm saying to you is actually going to corrupt your life, absolutely, because it means you have to change everything you might have known about yourself and everything that you thought. Every bad thing that you say, oh, I'm fat, oh, I'm stupid, I'm dumb. What you're doing is to say, okay, we need to give her more positions to be fat. We give more positions to be stupid, and we need to give them more positions to be dumb. Oh, they're broke. Oh, give them more positions so they continue to think they're broke. Oh, they don't have enough time. Okay, fill up that extra time that she has. Oh, okay, put everything that you think, ladies and gentlemen, everything that you think, create something. So you have to stop thinking the negative thoughts. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, I went through high school and middle school depressed, thinking all kinds of negative stuff about myself and about my life, but yet I was still blessed enough to come out of that somehow by reading the right things and just becoming, and things just always would happen for me, and I didn't realize they're called God winks or the universe playing in my favor. I didn't realize what it was at the time, but I know now that it was just the universe trying to say, hey, DeMarcus, I need you to come out of this and get your mind out of that, DeMarcus. You can do better. Hey, DeMarcus, come on, I need more from you. And by doing that, eventually I started to wake up. I was like, wait, why am I'm always blessed? Something always happens for me. Why am I thinking something else? Why am I thinking something contrary to that? And so I stopped. And so now everything I'm attracting all these things. But ladies and gentlemen, it's not just about the attraction of it. It's about the thoughts you think and the action you put forward. You believe it's going to happen, it happens. Like I believe I'm going to get 10 secret books to give out to people, and I just got another person that I'm going to put on the list. Why? Because those are my thoughts. What thoughts are you thinking? What mind power are you using, ladies and gentlemen? What mind power are you thinking? Oh man, this book is so good. I'm so excited to share this with people. And it's the same 3 steps. Ask, believe, receive. Ask, get clear on what you want. Have a picture in your mind of what you want to look like. Have a picture in your mind of what you want your relationship to look like. Now, understand what I said. I said have a picture in your mind of what you want it to look like when you receive it or when you're that perfect way. I didn't say have a picture in your mind of what you don't want. The universe doesn't know any different. You have to have a picture in your mind of what you want to happen, what you want to be, what you want in a mate, what you want for money. That's why the $1 and the 100, 1,000, $1 million are just about the same, because all you have to do is think about it. But if you're always thinking about $1, then guess what you're always gonna have? $1. I'm just trying to think a little bigger. I mean, just saying. If it takes no more energy to think something positive and negative, why do you choose negative? And it has a worse effect on you. If it takes no more energy to think $1 million versus $1, why are you thinking so small? Because our minds are trained to think small. So we got to retrain our minds to not allow us to think small. We've got to step forward in our greatness. We are creators. Say it with me. I am a creator. Good. I am a creator. Good. But ladies and gentlemen, you are a creator. In all reality, you create every single thing that comes to you. So now it's time for you to take hold of your reins and get after it. Why? Because you deserve more than you're giving yourself. The great thing about it, if there's no limits to the universe, and let me read it again. Like Aladdin's genie, the law of attraction grants our every command. If you can get anything in the world you want, why are you limited to what you have? Because you limited yourself. The TV told you couldn't do that. Your friends and family who are also limited, we're letting people who are limited dictate what we get limits on. All these different things are limiting us, and we're taking it as ours. Listen, when we came in this world, we were pure. It was other people's influence and limitations set on us that told us we couldn't do this. We're not good enough for that. We don't have enough money for that. So what am I trying to do? I'm trying to break generational curses and community curses and thought processes of everybody. Why? Because if everybody starts thinking differently to the point where they start attracting power, you know what happens? The world changes. It has to change. There's nothing else that can happen. If we can get 1 million people thinking different thoughts that aren't negative, then imagine what happens. There's nothing else that can happen but greatness. So align yourself with those right people. Align yourself with those people who are going in the right direction. I got my folks, and I'm attracting more every day. The funny thing is I had to let go of one negative person, and as soon as I did, the day of, 3 or 4 of my old friends came back. And they didn't even know I let go of this person. They just said, hey, DeMarcus, you're on my mind. I need to reach out to you. Man, hey, what are you doing, DeMarcus? Hey, let's talk. Let's chat it up. 3 of my good friends all came back. Why? Because now the universe realized, God realized, like, wait a second, he's not playing around with that anymore. So I'm not going to let that, because that was blocking his blessing. He let that go. So now that he's let that go, we can bring back the people who are supposed to be here to grow him. Man, your thoughts bring everything, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you think it or not, it doesn't matter if you believe my words. Start thinking positive thoughts and see what happens. I want you to create something in your mind, something that only uniquely can happen and give to you. And create that in your mind. And I want you to say, I want this. And think of it in great detail and watch it happen. That's why I got my 10 books coming. I thought in my mind it's going to happen, so it has to happen. And I want, when they show up, you're going to be like, whoa, where did this come from? And you're going to be like, oh, okay, wait a second, it's the law of attraction. And then you're going to pick this book up. Like, The Secret. And you're going to start your journey. Because you're a creator. You are a freaking creator. You've got the mind power to create anything. We're created in the likeness of God, so therefore we must be mini gods. Little G's, not big G's. We're gods. We create whatever. Like, we have control. Ladies and gentlemen, everything we create is about control. We create glasses. Glasses go on our face. Using our hands to open them up, we control that. We control opening up the glasses to put them on our face. We control everything. We got camera lenses. We control with our hands everything. Or let's say somebody didn't have hands. We have invented ways of feet controlling everything. Ladies and gentlemen, that means that anything is possible. It is our own limitations that we put on it that allows it not to be. So I need you to think differently, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think you're overweight. Don't think you're dumb. Don't think you're stupid. Don't think about that man you don't want. Don't say all men are dogs. Guess what you just attracted? A dog. You must think in a way that only you can think of in positive ways, and the universe will give it to you. Stop thinking that negative thought. It's not going to work for you. What are you worth? Are you worth more than what you're giving yourself? Can you tell yourself what you're worth? Or is it just something you're like, well, I'll take whatever it's given to me. When you start taking what is given to you, ladies and gentlemen, guess what happens? That's all you're going to get. And that is all I have. Oh, I got one more quote. Hold on. Dang, I got into it. Ooh, that felt good. Be careful what you think. Your thoughts run your life. Do I need to say anything else about that? No. Think those positive thoughts. Think those healthy thoughts. Think those good thoughts. Don't think those negative thoughts. Don't think those I don't want thoughts. Get rid of those. Because that's what's going to attract to you. You deserve better. You deserve greatness. Now go out and get it. I believe and I love in each and every single one of you. For those of you who stayed the whole time, I truly appreciate it. And thank you for being here. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a happy Monday. Remember, Mondays are great because one positive thought, one small positive thought in the morning can change your entire day. You're so worried about your kids waking up and not being able to do what you want to do in the morning. Yeah. Why don't you take a different thought and think about how grateful you are that your children are alive and well. Yeah, they might be stressing you out, but they're alive. They're not sick. They're not dead. You have a house to live in to wake up with your kids. One positive thought is all it takes. And then guess what? You can change your life and you can change somebody else's life. Change your kid's life. They may have a negative attitude too, but guess what? Change that thought process. See what happens then.